We have a big mission we're doing today. We're going to be scrapping the Ford Exploder officially.
Didn't pick up that audio, huh?
I'm gonna drag it with a chain down the dirt road.
There we go. Oh boy!
Yeah, I took none.
Yo, what is this?
And they cut it all the way up. This will cut a penny in half. As cheesy as they look, they're awesome scissors.
There he is. Just who we wanted to see. This is the good stuff. They're calling it the spaghetti.
Kind of like going your tippy toe.
I put extra straps on the back. Okay, the wolf, the man, the myth, the wolf has arrived. We have a big mission we're doing today. We're going to be scrapping the Ford Exploder officially.
Didn't pick up that audio, huh?
I'm gonna drag it with a chain down the dirt road.
All right, Bob,
Yes, sir.
the man we've been waiting for.
You're here for me.
What are we doing
I'm not on the
today?
cover of magazines, you know what I'm saying?
What are we doing today?
We're scrapping the Explorer.
How so?
We're gonna call Al, DNA Towing, and cut the cats off,
Cut the cats
take the
off.
battery out, whatever we can get for scrap, and then tow it to the scrapyard.
So you think we're going to be doing this the pro way or the amateur way?
I think the pro way, because the amateur way would be the way I used to do it and just wrap a chain around it and drag it down the highway. But you can't do that anymore. And that's a little dangerous anyway.
Why don't you think you can do that now?
Well, if you live closer, you could. But I don't think we can fly down the main highways with a chain in the car. Especially if the guy behind you don't know how to stop. Because the guy in the back's the guy that's got to stop the guy in the front. Because if the guy in the front hits his brakes, the other guy runs into the back of you. It's no fun.
You like that idea?
You're in the back, you got to steer. So when I slam on the brakes, you're going to plow into him. Tucker will ride escort in the back.
I'll ride shotgun, boys.
Yeah.
In the tow truck.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
He'll be here in like an hour, he said. I
Perfect.
just passed him on something.
We got time.
I just passed him.
All right, we got
What are you
time.
doing on the side of the road? I said, pack in the bowl. What do you think I'm doing?
This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows.
Then I was like, oh, I better not smoke this fucking guy.
All right, come on, Bob. Get in here
Come on, Bob.
so we can get this
Oh,
popping.
give me the camera and the
All right, come this way.
Outside in.
Out in the sun.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Tucker,
And I'm Sammy J.
and this is Bob the Wolf,
The wolf.
the legend. We've had this car sitting here for a good amount of time, like a year probably. And I was thinking about selling it.
We take 500 for it. Because
I don't think so.
I mean, if you're gonna scrap it, you ain't gonna get 500 for it.
Basically, the scrap prices could maybe reflect the amount you could get selling it. So we decided to make this cool video and show everybody how we're gonna scrap this car the proper way. That's the gist of the video.
Sammy's gonna crawl under and cut the cats off.
Yep.
But we're gonna edit that out of the video and we're gonna make it look like we did it. Because I can't fit under the car, but we'll do what we gotta do. But we'll help out the pregnant woman and we'll make it look like we did it.
We might be able to jack it up. We might be able to jack it up for you though, so you can get under there.
Or we'll just wait for Al and let him pick it up for us with the tow truck. And then we'll just reach under and cut it.
That sounds like a better plan.
Because Al's a legend and he can help us.
Now, what do you think we should do first?
I think we'll try to take the stuff out of there, go through it, make sure there's nothing in there. Even if we got to pull it out with something a little bit. And then cut the battery out, go with the battery. Clean the interior out, go through the glove box, make sure there's nothing in there, so keep sinks, whatever. Look under the floors and stuff.
I don't know if this is gonna pick up what you're saying, but basically we're gonna clean the car out, make sure everything that we want is out of the car, and then we're gonna get right to it. There's not gonna be a specific standard here. We're just gonna go with the flow. This is how to properly scrap a Ford Explorer in 2022. Let's do it!
Our version of.
Let's do it!
As excited as we are.
I want to see what's in there, but I don't actually want to go in there.
That's the cool part, is you're going to find some old stuff.
Because, like, that's probably where Larry lives.
Well, the
Possum we've been feeding.
Stories of your fondest memories in the Ford Explorer.
Honestly, the first memory that comes to mind is when we went to West Virginia in the Ford Explorer.
Just crossed into West Virginia for the first time ever, both of us.
The exhaust pipe fell off and we kept going. Like, I don't ever want a Ford Explorer ever again. And then I went and got another one.
But you have another one.
We have another one in Florida. That one's cooler though. And then we bought that knowing that, like, yeah, this is a piece of shit, so. We filmed a little bit of our movie that we haven't finished yet in the Ford Explorer. That was nice. I mean, my favorite thing about the Ford Explorer, though, is definitely the custom Chanel console.
The custom Chanel.
That we made together.
We could take that out and keep it, right?
Yeah, put it on the shed or something.
What do you? So you're not sad to see it go?
No, I don't want to move forward. So it's just like if it was useful and it didn't have a busted window, it'd be different. But like every time, you know, you get in it. Well, I feel like that's like every vehicle we have. But every time you get in a vehicle, in that specific vehicle, it's like, am I gonna make it to point B? I don't like that feeling. So it's not very useful right now. So it's good to see it go. And we're getting a shed that's going to be very useful, and you know, further what we're trying to do in life. So at this point, the Ford Explorer is unfortunately junk. So we're just gonna see how much we can get for it and keep it moving. Right, Bob?
Yeah. I think there's a lot of memories myself with that thing of you guys going to West Virginia and exhaust falling off.
I mean, I don't really remember,
just
like,
the videos, it's like something to me, it's sentimental just from watching the videos.
I remember getting it.
It's like when you got rid of the gold truck. It was like sentimental. I still have parts of your gold truck. Just because of that, as stupid as that sounds, like,
no, the
I guess
gold
I'm
truck,
a fanboy, you know what I mean? Like,
the gold truck's more sentimental, I feel like. The Explorer is too. It's just like, I don't know.
The back window with our logos and stuff, I have that in the attic. So that'll be the memento.
Yeah.
All right, what's the first clean here, Bob? Empty it out?
Just trying to figure out where we're going to put that rug.
He's been stressing about that rug before you even came out here.
We got the shed to put the stuff that's in there into the shed.
All right, let's do it. All right. What's that?
Cord I was tripping over.
That one's trash, though. I don't think it works.
I was tripping over it, though.
All right, so what we're doing first is we're basically just going to take all the stuff out of it, try and find a spot for it, and determine if it's even, you know, valuable enough to keep. Minimal amount of stuff compared to what was in here. And look at that typewriter. You want that?
No, I'm good.
You could write.
I think you should put it over there with its other brothers and sisters.
I think we should just leave it in here and let it go with the car.
It's more weight.
Look at this, though.
More weight.
Check out what that is.
See?
It's a little urn. Somebody's in there.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't throw it out. Because it was in a storage. It was in a storage unit.
That's sad.
It's kind of powerful.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to get rid of this in the wrong place. I should leave this at like a cemetery.
It's like playing Ouija board or something. You know?
Scary.
Yeah, I would.
I didn't know what it was until they. There's other stuff in here that's scary too.
I'm sure. Film prop?
Yeah.
Definitely scary things in there.
There's some like props in here. This can go right in the shed. Hold on, let me straighten the tires, and then I'll get back. I'll get back there with you.
Definitely.
We're there with you.
Yeah, we just got air in the tires.
I mean, to be honest, the tires aren't half bad.
No, they got little rims.
They were pretty-
all the time.
Pretty.
More rocks. Let it roll back.
They see me rolling, they hate it,
Yeah,
Bob.
we roll right into the corner of the patio.
There we go. Look at that. Military grade shovel.
Army digging ditches.
I actually think that might have been from my grandfather. That was from that one scene we filmed.
That's wild.
Yeah, it looked really cool the way it was set up. That's just empty.
Yeah, see, you got cool stuff in there, man.
Jump boots, military.
You want an empty crate?
Yeah, gonna need it, right? Let me get this rug first.
Wherever. Maybe out of the way for now. Unless you got room in the garage.
Yeah, now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have the other one in there. Oh boy!
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
what is this?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I grabbed the whole of that. I'm like, yo, I ain't carrying that.
Yo!
Dude, it's got to be 120 pounds, dude. I told you.
40.
I grabbed that. I'm like, I don't know. I can't help you with that one. That'll hurt me.
That was insane, bro.
You're like, yo, what is this?
Look at this, Bob.
It's my collar.
No way.
Yeah, I used to wear that.
Insane. A brick. This is what went through the window. A cat umbrella. iPhone charger cord. Computer. Tire iron. Yeah, this is like one of those deep cell batteries though for a boat.
There's all kinds of weapons, bro.
Look at this.
That'd be good for the trailer.
Not new, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
We'll put it on trickle charge and then put it in your trailer.
That's what I'm about to do because there's nothing in there right now.
And I got the vents for the paramedics carry.
You think that
These are the ones that run up your pant leg and they cut it all the way up. This will cut a penny in half. As cheesy as they look, they're awesome scissors.
like drinks on a summer day, lemonade? You know what I
Like
mean?
Santa on the beach.
Subscribe.
Look, the money bags.
Look at that. Subscribe.
Right. Wasn't this Landis' Jordan hat?
Yeah,
I thought so.
it
As soon
was.
as I seen it, dude, I was like, oh man.
He went to the kids' shoe store, got some fresh kicks. These are actually cool, but the bottom fell off of one of them.
Quart of 520.
Who wants that?
When you're on the side of the road, you don't have any oil in your car, you wish you had that. This thing's pretty clean inside, actually.
Well, I detailed it, you know.
Yeah.
Every 3 days. Every 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. I got work gloves. Yeah, like a vampire mirror. Bob?
Getting heavy in here now. Vampire mirror.
Shit's silver plated.
Don't leave these in there. They'll be on somebody's car.
There's like $4 and change. Look at this guy.
They're going deep now.
The Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. Do you want those?
No. I looked at the car. I'm like, oh no. We were talking about that thing earlier. Right, here we go. And I'm like, you better get blessed because you need it now.
Look at this.
this?
The flamingo pen. Washing this on your nose.
No, you know what that reminds me of? Remember when you were a kid on the boardwalk, they had the Pepsi bottle and they had the little pink thing that went like that and
Yeah.
ducked down?
Like the little duck thing.
Yeah.
And it would drink the water, right?
Yeah, it would drink the water.
But never actually get full of the water.
Yeah, it would never actually empty it.
So Bob, fun fact about the whip. It was owned by a detective that used to patrol Camden.
I remember that. You told me. I remember when you got it.
So he was an undercover like drug detective.
And this thing?
And he had a freaking, yeah, like he had a wiring set up so he could talk to people in the car and record what they said. And that's what this is all about. See this? What is that?
The relays,
Yeah.
fuel pump relay,
Keep those
fan
around.
relay. Keep these in your ashtray. These are like $10 a piece, $8 to $10 a piece. And you sell them fuses, go buy one. Maybe I'm a hoarder, but
Yeah, but you never know.
I've been
'Cause
stuck
I
on
have
the
this-
side of the road before needing one of these, and now I grab them when I can see them.
What do you do with the Ford ones though?
I give them to Steven.
And he uses them, right?
Yeah, because he always diagnoses stuff and he knows to grab and he has spares. I mean, I wouldn't depend on it, but it's good for in a pinch.
I don't know. I don't deny that at all.
You know what I'm saying? Then you want to buy a new one, you buy a new one, but you always got one.
Or 20. The custom Chanel middle console is going to be kept as a keepsake. So this car was $1,250, I think, and it came from a used car dealer that sold it to Crazy Netties, Crazy Lenny, something like that.
I should remember that.
off of Facebook or off of Craigslist. Craigslist, $1,250. Not really that great of a deal, but at the time we were loving it because we didn't have anything else. So
New alternator on it?
yeah, there was a couple repairs done to it. Not really even sure though.
My brother had one that caught on fire.
We have another one, and it drives just total piece though.
One, right?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Got this off though. All right, we're wondering why these would even be in the car unless they fit something.
I think you got it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. So it was in there for a reason. Do you love putting your stuff like on stuff on the hood,
Yeah,
and so it falls down, and then you can never find it again?
Yeah, it falls down inside the car
Do you do that?
all the time.
Because I just consider myself like super careless about that kind of stuff, but I didn't know that other people did it too.
That's why I have 8 of everything. Because you gotta buy another one instead of look for it.
8 or 80?
80, probably 80 on some items, 8 on others.
This battery's like
Is
basically brand
it
new.
bolted down too?
It's ready to go. No, I took that out last
you
time.
good.
I got rid of that idea.
I'd save that too, because you know it's a good battery.
I mean, I don't
Bought 'em
get.
brand new. What's the date on it?
I have like 60 batteries though.
Is there a date on it?
It says 1120
Usually punched out
right
there you
here.
go, 1120. So it is 2 years old.
This one's-
This is what you need for this.
That's from 2017 though.
Yeah, but them deep cycles are nice, dude.
I have 2 of these.
Yeah, that's a
Interstate batteries are
That's
better
what you
though.
need for this trailer.
Deep cycle,
Yeah.
marine life.
Because you got it under all that load all that time.
What do you got?
I stole a sip from you.
What is it?
It's
did you ever know?
the Dream from Goji.
Goji, local spot.
It's good.
Let's
Bob.
see how good it is.
No, Sam, you didn't see that.
It's like
No,
something
you know
I
that's
do.
where your washer fluid was, right?
Hmm?
That's the washer fluid for the back window.
No, I
You
didn't
never
know
knew
that.
that?
No.
I found out the hard way just now.
We have these original artworks though. 1, 2, 3. Original art's always a shame to get rid of. Oh, the boy. This is a good C-Day. This is one of our viewers.
What is this?
He's a rocker.
You got like $10 in quarters in here.
Make it 20.
Make it 20.
That's a
Put 10 more in there.
that's a
Yeah.
tip for the boy. Do you want to get those religious artifacts out of here, or should we leave them?
Listen, there's certain decisions I can't make. It's your vehicle. I listen.
Yo, what is this ours?
What?
What's on this camera?
Yeah, it's from the shoot.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
none of that's mine.
Yeah, it was all for props
Are
though.
you sure it wasn't just in there though? Because I don't remember this stuff last time, but none
I
of this
do.
is
It was
mine.
all stuff that was like garbage, so we made it look like a college student.
Whatever. I have so many of these that I want to just. What do I have to do? Do they even take these?
Take them there and they'll produce them for you, whatever.
Will they?
Yeah. This is what we should do.
Because remember we
We
tried
should
to
make
do
a
it, they
video.
don't do that anymore. You have to send
No,
it
you
to the
send. Yeah, we
company.
can send them in. We can
To
send.
the company?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
stick
man,
them
we
in
got
one
like
of their
20 of these
envelopes.
bitches.
We should do a video where we put them all there and talk about how we had them and we just take random pictures with them and then develop them all and show what was on the cameras.
Yeah. Bob, you're probably on a couple of the cameras we have.
No way.
Definitely.
And
Naked.
like Paul would come in the house
How would I know?
sometimes and he would just pick up the camera if it was just sitting there on the counter and take pictures.
Oh, Paul, take pictures?
Just random.
Yeah, Bob.
That's cool.
I got some of you naked out in your backyard laying out.
Do you?
Yeah, I snuck over there and I was shooting from the field.
I need them for my OnlyFans.
My only
The wolf. Dude, you would have so many like weekly
I'm
subscribers.
up to like, I got like 10 subscribers and I get like $3 a month. It almost pays for my cell phone.
No, it doesn't. This outfit's like a hundo.
I know. It almost pays for it.
Two most important things in the truck.
Domingo?
And the Chanel piece.
Where'd I turn it? The McDonald's, right?
No, at the Groveland Shopping Center. What's that? What's that place on the corner right here? Walgreens? Yeah, you make the right at the
All
Walgreens.
right, at Walgreens. All right. I'll be there in like 10 minutes.
All right.
Well, about 10 minutes.
All right, I moved my truck so you can back right in there.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, so the next step is hire the tow truck guy. Got him. He's on the way.
Should be good.
Can you believe all this, all these leaves just piled up in this one area?
Yes, I can. There's a giant tree over it.
This is like no man's land where like Whitey Ford likes to chill.
And Larry. They said they heard Whitey Ford fighting with their cat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Whitey Ford's savage. So there was someone building a nest in here, Sammy.
Yeah?
Like a mouse or something. Look, they collected all this in a bundle.
Ooh.
And like had it shoved in the seat, you know? All right, the legend right here. This is the Clean. There he is.
What's up, brother?
Just who we wanted to see.
How you doing?
This is how we're doing it. We got the tow truck here today. He's gonna pick it up and cut the cats off of it.
It'll be a lot easier on the fat guy. But the skinny guy will do it.
What's he doing now?
He's gonna lift it. He goes, I know you didn't cut the cats off because you ain't getting under there. What's that? Yo,
You're gonna slide under that.
yo, is that a fat joke?
All right, so these are the catalytic converters. Thanks to Bob the Wolf for cutting them out for us.
Yeah. I didn't even get dirty.
Basically, we put it up like this.
It was a lot. It was a lot higher though. It was a lot higher when I was under there. Don't lie.
What do you mean?
It was a lot higher.
So basically, he's gonna pull the car up, and we're gonna take that and this as separate pieces, and that's really the trick.
I mean, you can do the rims too, but you ain't got no way of remount the tires.
And then what? We don't need to do all that.
No, I'm saying we're not, but I'm saying if you really wanted to
Put it back in neutral.
If you wanted to get carried away, right?
That's
gotta use the taxi car.
that's another thing. Like when you take a car to the junkyard, they look for certain things. They'll see the aluminum wheels on there. That's a good thing.
So the aluminum wheels are a plus.
And if they feel like they can sell parts off of it, then that's also a good thing. You know what I mean? If you bring them something that nobody really buys parts of, which
I mean, everything in this car should be fine except for basically the power steering.
right.
Like the engine maybe would run, you know what I mean? So they might be able to pull that. I don't
Or
know.
they might like the doors.
The doors are pretty smooth. They even got this pinstripe thing down the side.
I mean, the doors don't have rust. The doors don't have rust or nothing.
That adds value.
And if you had any other metal or any other scrap you wanted to get rid of,
Well, I got this whole trailer full.
yeah, but that's already set up to do its own thing.
Yeah.
But you know, if you wanted to clean your yard up, you stuff it with metal.
Fill it up all the way.
Yeah, the more
Or
weight.
religious artifacts, one or the other.
Yeah, the more weight. The
Yeah,
more.
you want to throw scrap in there, throw scrap in there.
Man, we'll just do the car. Because it's more for like, the gist of the video is more
Yeah,
for
yeah,
like
yeah,
to see
yeah,
how
yeah.
much the car alone would be, you know?
Yeah.
So this is more of like less of a how-to video and more of like how much could you possibly make, like if you didn't have to pay the tow truck driver, you didn't have to pay the guy who cut the cats out. All in all, it's kind of like a fake value, but it is a real value at the same time.
And it helps having the tool.
Yeah, well the
Doing it with a
tools, yeah.
hacksaw, you know what I mean?
How's it looking?
Looking ready to go.
Like that's tight?
Yeah.
What are you looking
Yeah,
at?
this one's a resonator, I guess.
That was the one we almost lost.
Yeah,
That's another chance that you take too. Is you buy something, you don't want to buy it without the cats on there, but there's always that chance that you're going to buy it and take the cats off, and then somebody hollowed them out.
Is there a chance? There's a chance of aftermarket ones too, right?
Usually we know by looking at them if they're aftermarket, but yeah, they're not worth nothing. They're worth like $25. So.
yeah, there's the sway bar bush.
I mean, it's not like you make like making money. I spent $1,200 on the car, so like at the end of the day, it's just getting what you can for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it did. I mean, it.
You're probably going to get at least $700 probably, or more, or a little more.
You want it? No. You can have it.
So much stuff goes to the junkyard because you can, that you talk about you may want, but when you're really going to use it. You know what I mean?
Ever, never. He would hoard it.
You could take the tire out, and then hopefully one day you'll get a Ford Explorer again. And,
Never gonna do that. So we're ready to go.
Fit if she saw this stuff going into a crusher.
We can't go to the junkyard.
No.
Here, put it over here. These are religious artifacts. That's what I was telling you.
Yeah, she would freaking go crazy. My wife is so religious.
We're good there. Here's the title though. Yeah, because I have 2 Explorers.
Yeah, I'm just saying, for example, not so much, you know, for right now, but anytime that we pick up a junk car, we got to make sure
That the title matches.
you can get to the place, and then they'll be like, that ain't even a title for that.
Well, it took me like a minute to find that, so
Yeah,
I could imagine other people.
A lot of people can't find the titles, and that leaves it limited to where we can take it and get the right money for it, because most people don't want to take it without a title, especially you pull it yard.
I wouldn't either.
You know what I mean?
There's no
you never
point.
know. One day somebody's walking around in the U-Pull and they're like, man, that's my truck. You know what I mean? And they come up with the title, they bring the cops there, and now they can take the truck
Yeah,
out.
and that's no good. Solid gold, dude. How far is this spot?
It's about 25 miles.
It's in Egg Harbor City, right?
Yeah. But it's kind of like outside Egg Harbor City, I guess. Right?
How long have you been towing trucks for? Towing cars?
Since I was a kid.
Really?
More like your family into it.
So you were born in, not sworn in.
Nah.
As they say.
You gotta die to get out. I took my driving test in a tow truck.
Really?
I did actually get my driver's license when I was 16.
In a tow truck? And you passed it?
Yeah, the lady was like, if you can drive this thing, then just go around the block and you got your license. And that was it.
Done deal.
I was so happy that day.
Is that another tow truck? You know that guy?
Yeah, he has a shop.
That price right there? The gas price? That'll put the tow. That'll put the tow higher, right?
Yeah, people don't want to hear that. But I mean,
What is that thing? There's a little boat right there, huh? Look at this little go-kart. All right, we made it to the scrapyard, where today we will be scrapping the Ford Explorer. So we're going on. Is this the big scale right here, right?
yeah.
First big scale here.
And then she'll wave her hand after she gets the weight. Yeah, she'll wave there. See?
Oh shit. Let me get that. So it's 17,840. So that scale we were just driving on, for the people that don't know how it works at all, which I had no idea for a long time that that's how it works, but that's a big scale. So it weighs the whole truck and what's on it, and then when we get back on it, it'll weigh the difference, and that gives you the amount of weight that the car was. Pretty simple, but at the same time,
Who knew?
who knew? I wouldn't.
And it's important that you're in the truck also. Like if you bring somebody with you, you can't stay outside.
You can't
the
just
truck.
walk around the. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen people trying to do that before.
Stay
It never
outside.
works though. You can't get away with that.
Because you probably weigh like $20 worth of scrap metal.
Basically, it's going to go in 2 parts. The Explorer as one part, and then the catalytic converters as the second part. All right, saying goodbye to the baby. Do they just take it from here? So this is the spot where you leave the car, and they'll deal with it from here on out. So we're gonna take the catalytic converters over to the other side after we get the weight.
I'm actually gonna drop them.
Okay, another thing you gotta keep in mind, this is not our typical scrap yard. We've never been here before, and I wanted to drive in the tow truck with the guys so we could see the whole process, but there was only one seat and we needed another way for me to get home. So Sammy got lost basically. Well, I gave her the wrong address. A lot more in depth than it actually seems to just scrap a car, but she made it here. Oh, the non-ferrous, right? What is that? Looks like roofing, right? So they separate all the different metals. If you guys don't know, a lot of people already know. Obviously there's metal that's much more valuable than just the regular steel. This is gonna be like household wire. These are extension cables basically. That looks like pretty clean copper in that one, right? Yeah. So it's probably like copper 1 or 2 maybe. Yeah, this is like brass, right?
Brass. Everything has a value, you know.
And that's like dirty copper. That's what it looks like.
Value.
Scrap is life out here though, right? Scrap is life out here.
The scrap life. These guys have been in it, I guess, their whole life too. You know, they're brothers.
All right, so the next step basically would be, so I had to get back in the car just so the weight wasn't off to weigh the truck back in. All right, that's the second weight right there. A lot different than the first. Let's see. So based off the difference in weight, it was 4,240 pounds, I'm pretty sure. So actually the Ford Explorer weighed a decent amount of weight. It's pretty heavy actually.
Yeah. Fords are good.
Fords are hefty weight.
We gotta get out of this guy's way.
Yeah. Wow.
Talk about you want to hurt yourself in a playground when you're a little kid. That was it right there.
That's for a prop though, like a cool like thing you could put in your yard or something.
Yeah, but at the playground now is one of them things a little kid
It would swing back and hit you.
Flip over in front of it.
Captain Vags
Captain Bax.
Tiki Shack. Established 2021. That didn't last very long then,
I
huh?
was gonna say, you gotta wonder why they would even scrap something like that.
It was like last year.
Like I would take that out of the trash to put on my wall, and it wasn't even my business, you know.
Just for nostalgia.
Yeah, just for the heck of it.
Yeah, this is like the clean.
That's the weight probably on the front of it there.
This is the good stuff. They're calling it the spaghetti.
2,000 pounds.
That's some weight right there. This is the crazy stuff that goes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Usually insulated. Somebody had to strip all this, huh?
Yeah. You can cut it with like a razor blade.
That takes so long now.
Yeah.
Imagine doing all this. Imagine doing those ones. They didn't even bother trying. Look at that gauge though.
This looks like some underwater stuff or something.
That's so gnarly. And you would gotta imagine who buys like copper gutters to then just scrap them. These don't even look that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe leftover. All right.
Yeah.
So these are the two cats here, but they got it all tallied up here in the office.
Thanks, man. Take care. I'll see you on Friday. Alright, so this is the owner's sister here. She's the lady you want to be friendly with the most because she's the one that gives you the cash.
She's the real boss, right?
You put it all on one slip? Or? Yeah. But you didn't put a total on the bottom. It was like a YouTuber.
Look at this.
I want to fly my night until he's got 100,000 subscribers.
Bumper. So that's it right there. The final tally.
No, it's just the address wasn't coming up like on the GPS.
$500 for the car.
I guess they may have put Egg
$450
Harbor
for the cats.
Galloway.
Towed by DNA.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. See ya. So that was pretty cool. Groffs and Sons. So that's the final total, guys. That's how to really do it the right way. Just for the information, that's how much you could possibly make. You know, if you want to pay for a tow, I don't know. For the aggravation, you could probably just sell it for that same price on Facebook maybe though. All right, so here it is. The boy helped us out today. We got him to tow the car over here. What we're gonna ask is basically that you guys follow his page on Facebook, and we're gonna put up a little video and we're gonna attach a link to it, but I'll explain that later. But that's what we're gonna do. Everyone's gonna go over to his Facebook and give him a like. I gotta just grab my phone out of here and then I'm jumping in with Sammy. Thank you.
I thought I was going to take you
To Bob.
Bob.
But we're out. In conclusion, you're a legend.
Are you going to be able to put the link on there for people
To hit your Facebook? Yeah.
Like I can't, for some reason I couldn't even do that myself.
I can do it. I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I had Dirks do it for me under their name, but for some reason it didn't let me. I guess because it's my page, I don't know.
So follow the link in the description right below here to check out his Facebook page. Awesome guy, good tow truck driver, local legend.
Thanks, Doug.
Peace.
I'll see you, man.
That's the company right there. All right, we made it back to Summers Point, and we're about to get a hot bagels. What are you gonna get here?
I got pork roll, egg, and cheese.
Do you want to take the other load of scrap too today?
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's do it. Let's eat our brekkie and then we'll go.
Yeah.
So we got another load of scrap that we're gonna take to the other scrap yard. So this will be like a whole scrap day, all combined into one. And we'll show you guys all the details on that. So scrapping is cool.
Cleaning up your yard is cool too.
For
I'm excited because it just creates a nice little canvas for both of us to create something a little more useful for our life.
True. Should we go in here?
Yeah.
I guess I gotta get a small coffee here now. What's more exciting, how much you made from the car or the hot bagels?
Hot bagels.
The best spot to get bagels. Check it out. All right, we got back to the house after bringing the car, and we just ate some lunch, some hot bagels. And now we're about to do just light iron whole scrap load that's in the trailer in the backyard. So we're just kind of comparing, like, you know, a vehicle to like just a load of scrap that, you know, you could collect anywhere. We'll show you that whole process and give you a breakdown of everyone watching, a breakdown of all the different metal that we have, which isn't that much, but we'll show you that. And then we'll take this to actually a different scrapyard that's much closer to where we live. It's more of like a corporation, whereas the one we just left from is called Groffs, and that's more of like a old school family run business. The one we're about to go to is like a corporate scrapyard. All these play into the different factors. Groffs actually has a Facebook page. If you guys want to check it out, I told the guy there that I would throw it up for them so that you guys can follow them on Facebook as well. You know, the link in the description, so everyone can just hit the link and go like his page, show him some love for helping us out. But next load, here we go. All right, so she said, is this thing gonna dump? But the short answer is no. The long answer is, he left these, he wanted these. The long answer is yeah, because we have a brand new battery. But the battery that came with it was so shot that I couldn't even charge it, and that's just due to use and abuse. So I actually have two deep cell batteries, this being the second one, this being the first one that actually I know for sure is charged because I charged it and it took a charge. So that's like fully charged, hopefully. And this is the other one which I have not charged, but I will. So the deep cycles are the dream for this. They're basically marine batteries. So I'm gonna pop that one in and see how it goes. All right, so there's no battery in here right now because it wasn't working, it wasn't doing anything. So we're gonna use this battery instead.
Wash.
I'm wondering if I should use that bottom. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
To keep it like dryish.
Hold on. Is that what that other piece was for, huh? You were like, what's that? Remember?
These are weird.
Yeah, but they probably grip it, right? Where'd that other one go?
Throw it out.
Yeah. Well, just leave that on there then.
That'd be fine.
Or just throw it out.
Just put this
It's
in.
not gonna move too.
No, it's not going anywhere. That would be more for like on a boat.
And then is this the cover for it, the top?
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna have that unless we cut holes in it, because these are gonna be hanging off.
It probably protects it though, right? I'm getting wet.
It will, yeah.
This is making me nervous, but. How'd you get so pretty? We'll never know. We'll never know. I love you, Luxter. What the hell was that? Is that a bumblebee? It's not bumble season, Luxter. Or is it? Papa, you mad? Why? Bug, bug. You want to see Buggy Buggy? Buggy, hi, handsome. How's my handsome boy? Oh, putty. Stop being a brat.
It's not gonna do all that much, but it's gonna make it a cleaner connection than it was before.
Just spray some Lysol on that bitch.
Honestly, we just need WD-40. I think I have it in the shed.
This shed? I'm gonna see if.
We got it in there.
Let's see. We might. Oh yeah.
You see it?
I see a top of something that could possibly be it without the. It's. Oh wait, I think I need this. Oh yes, I need this anyway. Oh no, I don't. Ugh. Not that I could use it, but he needs it. I need it for Turner.
Huh?
But I don't see it. I feel like, is there any tiny ones back there? No. Got that orange radio.
That's cool.
That is cool.
For the orange meant belt.
Foot stuck. God. Can't maneuver this big belly. I suppose. He found the WD-40.
That's another thing. Minimize the hoard and then organize the stuff so I actually know where it is.
Yes.
That was the main plan in getting rid of the car, because we could have used that for another video somehow, but it just feels a relief to get rid of it.
Agreed.
I don't know how much this is going to do, but just keeps it fresh and it's like water resistant basically. These are crazy, these wires though.
They're tad crazy.
Like the ground's not right.
Luxter. Hi, Mama.
See if there's any leftover snacks in
No. He's such a good girl. He really is. Lucky's gonna be going to the vet soon about this lump on her head that, for the most part, we don't think is a tick, because Turner tried to like tug on it the other night and it just wasn't looking like a tick. So gotta go to a professional, but hopefully it's just nothing, because we want Luxter to be here with us as long as she can be. Right, Lucky? Yeah. She's a good girl.
All right, so what she's bringing up to the truck, that's going to be just straight aluminum. So that's a different kind of metal. That might be stainless steel, actually.
It doesn't feel like aluminum, that's for sure.
I think it is aluminum now.
That's heavy.
This is just like a jack stand. I might just keep that for now. But these are all aluminum ladder. This is aluminum. This is like, probably they'll take it as brass. These might not even be, these aren't even aluminum actually. pieces, I don't think are.
This contains lead and has a cancer warning on it. Creepy.
That's like for measuring fish. All right, so I have now the battery secured on here. Let's see. So we're in business. It looks good. We'll be able to dump once we get there. Perfect.
Is this a ladder? What is this?
Yeah, it was a ladder for the RV. What do you say? What do you mean?
You can't live like that.
Is it easy to pick up for you?
No. That's why it's like...
It's crazy because, like, from a look, like an outside perspective, if you were wearing that outfit,
It's...
people might not even know you were pregnant.
Wouldn't know.
So that's what's crazy about it.
But it's like... And it's like really like not that big, but like for some reason...
It's hard to pick up stuff.
Yeah, I guess because the fin is just like chilling right there. So it's like, you kind of like go on your tippy toes. Stick your ass out. That's messed up.
So another thing I was gonna say, this is basically just nails and like small pieces of scrap. So I wouldn't want to just like dump this in the trailer because then that's gonna be all over the scrapyard and people will get their tires popped basically by it. So if you just keep it in this container, there's a specific place where you can put the nails.
Very lucky.
Okay, this is the load that we're taking. This is basically what they would call light iron. And it's just odds and ends and all different kinds of, it's iron and steel. And there is some, you know, heavy metal, like thick steel in here, but not enough to make a separate load out of it. So this is like anything you would find on the side of the road, basically, for scrap in the trailer. And I'm just gonna pull up to the big pile and dump it. So we don't have to take any of this out, thankfully. But I'll strap all this down and then we'll be on our way pretty soon. All right, now we're just making sure everything's strapped down correctly. And it's all in there. Pretty much solid. This is a little worrying. Maybe I should put the wire over it. I should probably cross it over here. But other than that, I'll probably change that one strap, and then I'm gonna back up, hook up the truck, and you know, back right up to the trailer, hook up the truck, drive out of here, go to the scrapyard. Even if it feels like they're too tight, it's a good thing because you don't want anything falling out. It could lead to like more of a headache than even the whole load's worth if something fell out. Okay, so here's kind of a bird's eye view of the load. I put extra straps on the back. Better safe than sorry, because safety has become key in the scrap life for me. There's a lot of like ways you could get hurt doing this, moving machinery, heavy machinery. When you get to the scrapyard, a lot heavier machinery. So just be careful. Obviously people know that already, but all right, we're ready to go. To the other scrapyard, which is a lot closer to where we live. It's about 2 miles away, and we're gonna cash in this load right before they close. Hopefully we make it in time and show you guys a sum total of all the scrap. Taking care of business.
Burn out, burn out.
Wow, it's busy here. Over in the other section was busy, but here's the other scrapyard. So, same thing as how we did the car. We're just gonna get on a massive scale, and they're gonna weigh the truck, the trailer, and everything in it. When I dump the trailer, they would re-weigh it, and that's the total amount of scrap for that load. Let's see. You might need my data. I haven't been here in a while. This is light iron, yeah. Thank you. Some nice bikes right over there. Boat motor. Classic car. Classic Cadillac underneath those cement blocks. Alright, so this is what I was talking about before. How you don't want to leave all the nails all over the ground. So they have like these nail containers here that you can put these nails in. And that's the best place for them. Now to unstrap all this. Alright, now we're going to dump the trailer up. This comes with a nice long extension line like this, and definitely in case you're on a hill, there's always a possibility that this would come off. It's not going to, but it could happen. So you just stand back. And this is on such an angle already that it's all going to come out. Super easy without even really doing anything. I don't want the door to hit this. Yeah, that's it. You think you can pull up, or should I?
I can pull up.
Perfect. And it all came out. Except for this piece. That's stuck in there. Hey.
It's going down.
All right, what are we doing now?
We're taking the light iron.
Oh, really?
That's copper. What is that? I don't know what that is. Like dirty copper? What is it?
It's just like wires and shit.
Just taking wires and shit and getting other money for it.
I mean, that's what we're
How
doing.
could I be hungry right now?
Easily.
No, not easily.
How's this big ass
You're
piece?
gonna have a problem soon.
So this is like the non-ferrous metal on this side. The copper's in. Like this piece here is like brass or something. And this is a sheet of aluminum. All right, so this is what they have at this scrapyard. You see how the other one, it was person to person through a window. This one just has an automated ATM machine. So set up a little bit differently. They're both good.
Hold the receipt with the barcode facing up.
This one's pretty easy to use. And it just shoots out the money. Take all this back home and then I'll break it down for you guys and show you everything. That's a day scrapping now. It has a change thing right there. Okay, in conclusion, here is the final number that we made scrapping. $1,145.25. So that is based off of the Ford Explorer and the big trailer load of scrap and everything else, the catalytic converters, the stainless steel, the aluminum, all that stuff combined into $1 grand total. I just wanted to be very clear that this is an unrealistic profit margin for a situation like this. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket when it comes to scrapping, or scrapping cars for that matter. It does seem like a lot of money for one car. I was actually impressed myself by the total scrap value of the Ford Explorer was $950 right here. But I wanted to break down a few of the variables that go into it. Unless you know you own a tow truck, or a car trailer at the very least. I probably wouldn't want to do that every day with a car trailer. Know the places to go. Basically, Bob and Al, thank you both, steered us in the right direction so that we could get the most money for the car and show you guys how to make the most off of your scrap car in an informational format. I just wanted to say, you'd have to hire a tow truck. You need to have the right tools. You need to have the right resources. You need to know the right people, which scrapyard to take it to, which catalytic converters are actually worth enough to make it worth it. You could easily get burned on buying and scrapping a car. I mean, I wouldn't buy a car necessarily just to scrap it myself personally. So for us, for me and Sammy, this is not like a career choice. This is more of a side hustle. We've always scrapped, but it's never been enough money to basically, you know, make a living off of. And I don't really know any single person I can think of who actually makes a money from just living from just scrap. It's probably really, really hard if they do, and they work insane hours. I wanted to say too that scrapping in a regular pickup truck is cool. I mean, I've done it before plenty of times, but it really does help to also have that dump trailer that makes everything so much easier. Okay, I'm just going to run down the scrap prices. I showed you guys this already. This is the scrap paper from Groff's. They gave $500 for the weight of the car and $450 just for the catalytic converters. That's pretty insane. I thought that was a good amount of money for just that one vehicle. And I do think that this was based off of the relationship that they had prior to me ever going there with Al. So no idea what their working relationship is, but I'm sure that these numbers are higher for him than they would be for me personally if I went there. And that's just the way the world works. So I wanted to run down the other scrap papers real quick. We had 1,630 pounds of what they're calling light iron in the back of that trailer, in the dump trailer. And that was $163. So they're giving us $10 for every 100, higher than it's been in a long time at the local yard. I'm going to run down just real quick the non-ferrous scrap. So we had aluminum sheet. We had 10 pounds of that, and that was 63 cents a pound. We had the iron refinery, which is pretty much the, I guess they would take that as like dirty aluminum. So that's 37 cents a pound, and we had 12 pounds of that. We had 12 pounds of stainless steel. That was that keg that was cut in half. That was 91 cents a pound, so stainless is pretty high. And the household extension cords, $1.32 a pound. We had 5 pounds, and then they did another iron refinery, which was like the brass sink top thing, and they were giving us $1.30 a pound for that. So that was $32.25 for that. So not making a killing off of the non-ferrous. But in the end, I wanted to say this wouldn't have been possible without our friends, obviously Bob Morley, the Wolf, and our friend Al from DNA Transport Towing Service. I think this would be cool if everybody could please, for our sake, and because he supported us and helped us out, go over to his Facebook page right now and give it a like. Please support those who support us. I'm going to throw it up right now real big on the screen. DNA Transport. Please hit that like button. This means a lot to us, guys. He did this for us as basically a favor, and we want to show our love and support to him. And so please, everybody, go like his page, and hopefully he can accumulate, you know, more connections and more jobs from this little promotion. So DNA Transport, hit it, go do it. It really would mean a lot, guys. So if you could head over to Facebook, if you have a Facebook, and just go to his page, like it, you know, leave some likes on some of the pictures, leave some comments, whatever. I will be putting the link to his page right below us in the description. It'll be the first link. It'll say DNA Transport link right there below us. Not to drag this on any longer, we did well. That was awesome getting the Explorer out of the yard to make room for bigger and better dreams and plans. And we will see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed, and peace everyone. We got some more epic content coming. We're working actually on a bunch of different things, so we got videos lined up for the dream. Peace.